When my boss demanded I follow every rule to the letter, I complied so hard it cost the company thousands. All started about 6 months ago, when Mr. Hargrove, my micromanaging nightmare of a supervisor, decided he was going to whip this department into shape. I've been working at Apex Logistics for 5 years, handling inventory and shipments in our bustling warehouse. It wasn't glamorous, but it paid the bills, and I'd built a rhythm with my team. Sarah, the quick-witted forklift operator, Mike, the grizzled veteran who knew every shortcut in the book, and a handful of others who made the long shifts bearable. We weren't perfect, but we got the job done efficiently, often bending minor rules to keep things moving, like skipping a redundant form here or consolidating shipments there to save time and fuel. Hargrove, though, he was a corporate ladder climber straight out of a bad office comedy, with his starched shirts and perpetual scowl. He just transferred from headquarters, armed with a binder full of company policies that no one had dusted off in years. Efficiency is key, he'd bark during our morning huddles, but only within the bounds of protocol. No more shortcuts, people. Follow the rules to the letter, or find another job. I remember rolling my eyes internally. Easy for him to say from his air-conditioned office, while we sweated it out on the floor at first, I tried to ignore it. But then came the incident that lit the fuse. One Friday afternoon, we had a massive shipment of perishable goods, fresh produce for a big client, arriving late due to a truck delay. Normally, we'd process it quickly by grouping similar items and fast-tracking the paperwork. But Hargrove caught wind of it and stormed in, red-faced. No. You will inventory each pallet individually, as per section 4.2 of the manual. Scan every barcode, log every weight, and file the triplicate forms. No exceptions. I bit my tongue, but inside I was fuming. That individual inventory rule was archaic, meant for high-value items, not bulk produce. It would take hours, and by then, the stuff might start spoiling. Sarah whispered to me as we started. "This is ridiculous. We're gonna lose half this load." Mike grumbled something about quitting, but I held up a hand. You heard the man. To the letter. That night, we followed his orders meticulously. Every apple crate scanned, every weight double-checked, forms filled out in ink. No digital shortcuts allowed for the fine print. By the time we finished, it was past midnight, and sure enough, a good chunk of the produce was wilting. The client called the next day, furious, demanding refunds. Hargrove blamed the truck delay, not his rules, and docked our overtime pay for inefficiency. That was the breaking point. If he wanted rules, I'd give him rules in spades. Over the next few weeks, I became the model employee. Every single procedure, no matter how outdated or pointless, I enforced on myself and encouraged the team to do the same. Safety protocols? Oh, you bet. Before touching any equipment, I'd insist on the full 15-minute inspection checklist, even for a simple pallet jack. Mike raised an eyebrow the first time, but when I explained in a low voice, boss's orders, letter of the law, he smirked and joined in. Then there were the environmental regs. Our company had this policy about waste separation, recyclables, organics, hazmat, all in separate bins, with logs for each disposal. We'd always lumped non-hazmat stuff together to save time, but not anymore. Full story on the channel below.